Imagine doing something thoughtful for your husband, booking him a relaxing massage after a long day. Now imagine walking in and finding him being intimate with the therapist you just paid for. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I'm 33, and last night my entire world cracked open in seconds. It started as a simple, ordinary evening, but ended with a moment I'll never forget. My husband and one of his close friends were hanging out at home, having a few drinks, laughing, and playing music. It was one of those nights where everything just felt easy. No tension, no arguments, no signs of what was coming. Around 9 p.m., he said his back was killing him and he could really use a massage. I thought, why not? He works hard, he's been stressed, and I just wanted to do something nice. So I went online, found a home massage service, and booked him a deep tissue session. It was nothing out of the ordinary. I've done this before. I told him the therapist would arrive in about half an hour. He seemed grateful. He smiled and said, "You're the best." Looking back now, those words sting more than anything else. The therapist arrived a little later, a woman around his age, professional, polite, and friendly. She set up her table, turned on some soft music, and started the session while I stayed in the living room scrolling through my phone. Everything seemed normal at first. I could hear faint music and the low hum of conversation. But after about an hour, something changed. At first I thought I was imagining things, strange noises, muffled sounds that didn't sound like a massage anymore. Then came a sound that made my stomach drop. You know when your body just knows something's wrong before your mind catches up? That's exactly what I felt. I walked toward the room, quietly at first, and as I got closer, the sounds became clearer, and then I saw it. I opened the door, and there they were, my husband and the therapist, in the middle of something that shattered every bit of trust I'd ever had. For a split second, time froze. My heart just stopped. He looked up at me, eyes wide, face pale, and the therapist scrambled, panicking, trying to grab her things. I remember screaming. I don't even know what I said. It was just noise, pain, anger, disbelief, all at once. She mumbled something like, I'm sorry," as she packed up her things and rushed out of the house. And then it was just me and him, the man I thought I knew better than anyone. I was shaking, crying. I didn't even know what to do or say. He tried to talk, but every word made it worse. He said, "It didn't mean anything." He said, "I just needed a release." He said, "It was just physical," as if somehow that was supposed to make it okay. I stood there staring at him, feeling like I didn't even know who he was. This wasn't some stranger from a story. This was my husband, the man I trusted enough to share everything with. And the worst part, he didn't even seem that sorry. He was calm, almost detached, like it was just something that happened. He told me I was overreacting, that I should calm down, and that it wasn't what it looked like, but I saw it with my own eyes. And no matter what he said, I knew that version of my husband, the one I loved, was gone. That night I didn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw it again. The scene, the betrayal, the shock on his face when I walked in. My mind kept spinning in circles. Was it my fault? Was I not enough? Was our marriage already broken and I just didn't see it? But deep down I knew the truth. This wasn't about me. This was about him, his choices, his lack of respect, and the way he took my kindness and turned it into a weapon. The next morning he acted like nothing happened. He made coffee, checked his phone, as if the night before was just a dream or a minor argument we could brush off. I couldn't even look at him. There is a certain kind of silence that hits when you realize the person you love doesn't value you anymore. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's just empty. And in that emptiness, something inside me broke. I went online because I didn't know what else to do. I wrote down everything, the whole story, and asked a simple question. Is this kind of thing acceptable? Because somehow I needed to know if I was crazy for feeling shattered. But the more I thought about it, the clearer it became. There's nothing acceptable about being betrayed, especially in your own home, during something you arranged out of love. And the part that hurts the most? He still doesn't get it. He still thinks it didn't mean anything. But to me, it meant everything. It meant the end of the version of us I thought was real. Betrayal doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers, right behind moments of trust and kindness. This woman didn't just catch her husband cheating. She caught him in a moment that revealed who he truly was. He took something pure, her care, her effort, her love, and shattered it for a few minutes of selfishness. No apology or excuse can undo that. And for anyone who's ever found themselves standing in that same silence, wondering if you're overreacting, you're not. Because when someone chooses betrayal over honesty, they've already made the decision to lose you. Sometimes the real heartbreak isn't the act itself. It's realizing how little it mattered to them. What do you think? Is there ever a situation where something like this could be forgiven? Or is it the kind of betrayal that ends everything? Let me know your thoughts below, because I think a lot of people would want to know where you stand on this one.